Adwa hawa dimpa. Apa? Jadi kau coba. Chief Akoma.
Ahoma berai. What's the more than that? Whatever no game, like presidential dinner. Ngali de jula ego ko efo e. Ma say our protest convention I am not overflow. Ama kelele. Ọkọ bo si to ihu ya mena manu dia manu ada ya. A dey Milan convention. Yes. Va ga fala ko ma. Father say la church aba fa. Onu jo yo obo mi lo de la church. Chicago this is the Fumoju. I used to talk anthem. So I got a ambassador now, sir. Or watch that believe. What do you think is a magic? I have learned the time. Oh, you will wait now, sir. Chicago to national. Oh, no, go back. I'm there, I don't know that time. In fact, I hope if you're not Tifu. Tifu, the youngest cultural secretary, remember this now, sir. I want Tifu to go out, so I need the correct area. So, about how job, on our appointment for Apple, and I'm there. So I got King Solomon and the Chapel Ecclesiastes. Yeah, the last chapter I'm going to talk about saying, "Be me and need." So the summary reminded me Chicago land in the host of 2021 convention in Chicago region. So what when we go use you on to that quarry, about 20 there. Mother Chief move, but I'm not don't talk about to live. I don't know guy there after Malam. So the conclusion of the matter is on the cargo. I in the matter as my membership in Chicago. Talk about the way she is there. I'll be from Garden after. La chapter Lille, Madeline, Lille. No, that Chicago man. I'm cultural secretary or cultural department. I am more Ibelomania. As a group, no man at Chicago. Oh,
so, I got me as the cultural secretary, director of what we call it. About this person, I'm getting him. He was up on news. Maybe I can laugh with him to perform it. The impact in the air. Group for the performance. Equally, when I come on news, but I can feel you simple, whatever they are on the will be said. He has to couple and one say, I will let them go to the night. What you see, I will go to the and I'm like, I said, like in a law, or to the family of you. Like we together, I go to one. How about not with you? I'm on the lab. Like I love love. As you will away the Lord, the Lord, the Lord, who are each and like away. Lord, who,
Amma lamman kelewan mamman kelewan obinde montombola la 70 years ago Abraham convention la Chicago Abraham Mohanamba agambo la dam adaka bara train again album be Mr. Dojako recruit room imene campaign amaka no nya nanya wangwa ngongwa ma to nanya wangwa ma hiwa ya hala komputa hiwa ya hala komputa ya se lecture se ma to Victor Horonya ihimbo from of 2004 la Chicago ma kele cha ya bahiye yes mna ibugo nye ma se la Victor Horonya yes ogo yes yes lecture la mbugo ma dibe. So, I'm thinking I'm a true story. So, yeah, home, free, we might do come out there, get power, to like a put that. Walk home to women or one. So, and to the next day, this man has always shown this love. Yeah, but 17 years later, I got my money. We'll to president in Denver. Hado kuma da sisi ko nyi mutara na ya abiyo nyima kongi mweze na ndugu da waende mula corridor ta ema haga wigwechi himbo mukora dotele lobla hallway lo mo wanyimbo heuji bom odo nyochila mbu because ocha masi ala bo monyeka Masia Botula, ada pam David would later lamu bubu and bonya warabu. So I have a kawa for my way and I'm not told where they do my quick one, yet you love our the message from my quick guy. Because Lama will come out with two, but the matter day you lay loud with each other in the train. Upon what is vacate, but they threw with Okumad. We laid up a manella move. It's my quick quiet. So, ya baroka belulu tawa ina Chicago aslo futan wana kara ntoala na osandi kembola Chicago lo hiwa bombo fugia odwa no tungi jiburu president biachala Chicago na chala mage se ndemwa wo haono agwe to mai agwe gofo Hopla leme lao agwebo chuko dikabia agime koslobo mna lohe mela umubikaga mela ri Chicago das iga convention Jesus abia so why ige liwe mama wewe ige ga but ko mchele liwe so mlare kwa la convention of Bwana as president unless muna governor so, at the beach, local government living in Alangua or the Asa, and no woman when they were Uzola, Dana Patochi, they were and they founding fathers of this association of the Linden Nopana. They won't come over there, Nanyuan over there, they were not their man's name. They were not their man's and Mamma Panang a convention. I'm happy to see you. Ejima and the leader Bitroha, where I hand the chief leader, and the late children, and the layman application, and the layman approve. Mandemba can alone, I say, lying there about Tojia, go be home. As only Monoga one in the lower, or what I mean in Ogari, Madika de Kama, a mambo nyobo, but him see a like a meme convention now. For them, they are going to riot act. They come as a man. The one name, he believed in me without even seeing my face. And today is the reality. We don't go on there. na-ewepụrụ opportunity na ihe ndị ngwa niile dị ekele enyi m okele ji abụ ihe ọma nwụsụ ọ bụrụ naanị ihe eji akpọ osu na ala ngwa mma ndị ya ndị malite gara ego ya osu mmehie ụkwara nwere lọsịla ya nyere enyi ya nwoke aka eme accomplish ihe ọma ndị ndị nọ nchọfọ bịawa Philadelphia ọsata na Jesu adọrọ ya so ịkwara mmadụ ekwela m ndị niile nye aka ha gara ihe ọ dị ndị bịara ihe nwere a lot of things a gara ime but wasị na agwa okorobịa si wemewa agwọ bịa nọnyere ruru mkpukwu eze otu onye nga ụlọ ụzọ mkpugbu agụrụ asịkọ na edugila agalaba ahụ echere onye mmụọ ọzọ onye ndị GPS aka bụ onye na-ama ego ji so mmadụ assume ụlọ eme ọlọdịghị gbaziri agbazi ọ dị ọtụtụ ndị na-akpọkafụ ahụ ọgbụ mishọn mkpọwa aha ya anya gị ụmụ nwaanyị Chicago unu dị too much nwanne m dị ọkpọ ndị krakra bụrụ gị ịma ndị ọdọ ọdị asị krakra fụ ihe ifo Edeka Goziah and other women that I might not even mention their name, but who now marry women. Ulemena, Etato Gali, Etato Demma. They one bisio. Or they know Parampala. Yes, so can Eloide. So, yeah, broke a bill. Gaming Wokalachi. I remain a pathogen. That's the other one. Managi Joe Kakala, our mother chief parliamentarian Biko. I'm not the other day say I'm a labor chief, but Chief Ajay, welcome, Mama. Awesome, HE and look at now, poor man, Marcella, Mopam, the poor man, the Becca, Mamma, they will look. Living in the Parama. So, David, Yabopo Ryan Chinek, they lose your jail. I the home they gave one before they goes your they cut onions number on Tuala, people. Brian Chineco, Gora Norfolk, or get the name of Lama, and I have it as Deo.
Chineke na Chineke ọkpara Chineke mmụọ nsọ onye hụrụ ndị ala anya atụọla mma otu ndị ngwa niile ndị idobe niile dị iche iche bịala ala Chicago taa ndị niile atụọla aka lọọbụla Chicago bụ n'ozi naanị na malitere otu na-ejure bịa onye nwanyị biko ledewe anya na mgbe a gawa ịnọchi mgbe a gawa ịla ọkwala obeke n'udo nwere ile anyị lenye ya na awe eriri iwe ma ndị a gawa iri anyị lenyebeghị uwe onye nwanyị wee rie ya bụkwa mala ahụ mgbe nlagharị ọ bụrụ na mefuru mgbe anyị gụcha mala emefuru onye nwanyị ike isi ụzọ agaghị ji nweta ego mmaji otu agụnye aka ụlọ ya prezidenti anyị na-eche rụta na Trinity Complex watụ ego anyị arụta ya ka ọma ana m ịrịọ onye nwanyị biko bịa bịa ọganihu n'udo n'ala ngwa ọdụ onye siri nwanne ewe biko mesie otu anyị ga-enwe ọganihu n'ihi obiọma la udo nri ọ bụ ọganihu na-eji ahụ ana m ịrịọ niile anyị ga-emela abalị na onye nwanyị bịa gọzie prezidenti anyị iji o ji isi oke mmadụ kwee isi dịghachitakwana anyị ka ọma ọ dịghị eji anyị ka aka ike ọ bụ mere ha si aga ka ọma ile anya taa na anya oge anyị bụ ndị Chicago nọ nwere anyị ndị elu ukwu ọ dịghị onye bịara ga-abịapụta nwanne ya iwu ọda onye ọba dị iwu ọda so ọ bụ obi ụcha anyị mkpụrụpụta anabata ozi mgbe n'ogeela onye nwaanyị turu n'udo turu ladobe turu n'ụlọ aha Jizọs Kraịst onye nwaanyị ọjị na anyị nụtata ndụ tata ahụike tata udo tata ọganihu na aha Jizọs Kraịst bụ onye nwaanyị ndewonu
ka anyị na-eme kacha fugbo na ụlọ ọrịa ahụ dị na ndịtịrị ya
friends, families, and visitors, I welcome you all to the 30th Annual Convention here in Chicago, Illinois. Without further ado, I want to introduce to you the ninth elected National President and CEO of Ngwa National Association USA, my husband. My handsome husband. The father of our 4 beautiful children, Mazi, Victor, and Rene.
Thank you, Mrs. First Lady Mela, for the wonderful introduction. An address presented at the 30th Annual Convention of Ngwa National Association USA, held on September 8th, 2021 at Hilton Rosemont Hotel near Chicago O'Hare Airport. His Excellency Dr. Okezie Victor Ibeazu, Executive Governor of Abia State, being represented today by Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Erando, our mother. The Nawasa National Executive Committee members, the Nawasa National Council Chairman Elder Peter Ebere, members of the National Council, the Royal Fathers, title chiefs, clergies, Nawasa First Lady, Mrs. Ogeja, our special guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I stand here at the moment humbled by the task ahead of us, appreciative of the confidence you have conferred on me, conscious of all-round expenses borne by our founders of this great union. I express gratitude to all past national presidents and other Nawasa leaders for their public services to our association, as well as the benevolence and collaboration they have demonstrated since I took office in January. 9 presidents have now welcomed Nawasa to the National Convention. The words of welcome have been spoken during our most administratively stable climate during shaky season, yet every so often these words are spoken in the midst of a massive cloud, dissimilar civic inclinations. However, never in our history has any Nawasa president welcomed us to our convention at the cusp of a historic recovery from pandemic devastation. The mere circumstances which have led up to the year 2021 and this September Nawasa Convention. It is momentous and marks this day as the celebration of our full recovery stride. Truly for survival passage, as the ravaging scourge of a pandemic traversed, each one of you became the best example of a nebulous people, locked down by coercive legal instrument and our intractable virus. Yet we found innovative means to make our community stronger and safer. When your neighbors were beaten down by the ailment, you beat the ailment. When clouds of federal cloud waited visually unhampered through the climb, your supportive action will most regard. The mass faces that peep into your neighbors' homes with outright inquiry were your faces. The calls that puncture the silence of your neighbors, reclusive stretch were your call. You relentlessly sourced through intelligence. Within that complex chorus that was the COVID-19, you shared whatever truth you found, as well as hung on the mercy of the Almighty. At the sudden low times, we had beared the devastating loss of our dear ones. See, during those dark periods, God shared fortitude and comfort in our hearts through your love and action. A year come, as it has been said, when courage of men fails, when we may forsake our brethren and break all bonds of fellowship. Nevertheless, you did not let last year become that year, when the age of man would come crashing down, but you refused for it to be in this age. This time you fought by all that that you hold dear on this good earth. Besides, I ask you stand firm for the times ahead. Dear friends, kinsmen and brethren, I call you on this day to be of good courage. I ask that the inward people would remain faithful to the epitomes of our forebears and true to our founding document, recalling always that unity of the inward in thy spirit trumps every administration in singular goals and visions. I therefore welcome you, now some members and most distinguished guests today on many fronts. First, into the company of men and women who have strictly given benevolence its most practical denotations. Second, as the witnesses to the reassurance and comeback of a stronger Nausa beyond demands of sorrow and wreckage. Third, as part of a group that has vowed to protect and sustain tradition, to ensure that the manner we have received will be held stainless. For these and for much more, the Nausa Executive Committee members, the entire leadership of Nausa, together with my humble self, remain incredibly appreciative. Our responsibility is made lighter by the stormy presence of the appropriation. Now, the Nausa Convention is about anyone who has read the interesting narrative of the life of Oduwa of Kano, the Igbo slave who told the Igbo story in 1989 will recall the pivotal quote, "We are almost a nation of dancers, musicians, poets." Thus, every great event, such as triumphant return from battle or other cause of public rejoicing, is celebrated in public dances, which are accompanied with songs and music suited to the occasion. We are here to celebrate life, culture, and most importantly, survival. We are here to reinforce the superiority of life and health over any mishap we have encountered. We are here to have fun, entertain ourselves, to laugh and understand what we are lacking in, to enjoy the finest traditional cuisine, to brainstorm on how to make communities better. During our conventions, we invite you to join us as we make merry, to join us as we go beyond merry making and listen to the grand messages of every disciple of our Christian meta language. During our convention, we gather to corridors of thanksgiving and partake in a soul-binding love fest. Join us even if you are watching on live stream from any part of the world, for this singular ceremony has neither fell in an age historic assembly, nor in bringing both grace to the body and the body to the spirit. Our health team members are especially recognizable. The chapter leaders, the council member will be everywhere, and the hospitality team is unequivocally and stand at your beck and call. Great thanks must be given to host chapters, convention committee, and age subscribers, including all those who either jointly or severally helped to prepare their great feast once more. You burned the midnight oil, you exerted yourself. Our people stand indebted to you, and may God bless you all. This year's convention marks a remarkable milestone in the history of Ngwa National Association USA, Incorporated. This great event is a continuation of a vision born in 1991 when the first national convention was held. 3 decades down the road, the association is stronger than ever before. Understandably, time has taken its toll and much has changed on our side. We have celebrated our women, children, men, from being certified nursing assistants to holders of doctorate degrees in nursing practice, for instance, as representation of astronomical growth within this decade. We have also regrettably seen loved members pass on to glory, both young and old. Through our elections and politically, we have vast differ, but have refused to be defined by our sometimes apparently divisive debates and politics. However, the rays of hope of today confirm what our founding fathers envisaged. Our supreme document, the Constitution, may not capture all our dreams and our aspirations of this great body, but each successive leadership has made conscious effort to draw us closer to the promised land. We have not stalled, we shall now relent. As William Shakespeare says, successfully captured in his classic Julius Caesar, There is a tide in the affairs of men, which, taken at the floor, leads on to the fortune omitted. All the voyage of their life is bound in showers and in miseries. On such a full sea are we, and on such a full sea we are now afloat. We must take the current when it served, or lost our ventures. Today, as I say to you, that the trials we face are real. They are solid. They are many. Insecurity on our home soil, poverty raging in towns and cities back home, unemployment, insufficiency, many more afflictions. We are grateful for the exemplary leadership being showcased by our brother and son, Dr. Okezie Ikpeazu, the governor of Abia State. We encourage and support your administration. Let me here graciously thank Dr. Ikpeazu for being the first governor in Nigeria to sign the diaspora bill into law. Abia State is a pace setter. You have made it abundantly clear that Abia is an economic power and a new beginning for Abians is emerging. The Diaspora Commission, EDICOM, have lit the land for new hope. NAOSA is as strong at the forefront. From the coalition we have built to secure a more prosperous and robust partnership, to the mission we have laid towards registering NAOSA formidable presence in Abia State, to helping rebuild the broken walls of our primary school, to enduring power of a moral example, NAOSA is back to lead again. Anyone who tells you otherwise, anyone who tells you that NAOSA is in decline or that our influence has waned, has failed to present the reality to you. Congratulations to Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Eronio, the first Executive Secretary and CEO admitted for the Diaspora Commission. You have earned this point of pride. NAOSA is proud of your years of hard work and commitment to our common struggle. We will not fail to remind the government that there is still work to be done, to find out the wounds of the regular citizen, to care for him who may have been deprived and forgotten, and for his widow and his orphan, to remember the civil servant and old pensioner, to do all which may achieve and cherish a just and a lasting society among ourselves and the rest of Abia State. On this day, we gather because we have chosen hope over fear, unity of purpose over conflict and discord. Despite the COVID-19 pandemic, I see a future so bright and beautiful. This administration has continued with NAOSA Legacy Project, and we need your support. For this, we have set up unprecedented effort in proactive fundraising, a development on what has never been seen or used before in the history of this association. Join me today to declare an end to the era of petty grumbles and false promises, the reproaches and worn-out beliefs that for far too long have suffocated our unity of purpose. NAOSA remains a vibrant organization, but in the words of Eleanor Roosevelt, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. The time has come to recreate our present excellence, to choose our superior history, to carry onward that treasurable aptitude that made our forebears brand men and women of their time. That grand idea of human poise has been delivered from generation to generation. That human decorum of hard work, more so building a better community for all our children. The Ngwa journey as the largest monolithic sub-ethnic group in Nigeria has never been one of shortcut or settling for less. On this note, permit me to digress. 2023 is in view. No matter the political party or affiliation, we hope and pray for another Ngwa governor after the next gubernatorial election in Abia State. It has not been the path of the faith party for those who prefer religious work or seek only the desires of riches and fame. On this note, we thank again our kinetic governor, Dr. Okezie Ikpeazu, for visible work he is championing in Abia State. It is worthy of note to thank the governor for the love and respect has continued to show the Ngwa nation in diaspora by honoring our invitation each time we call on him. To our governor, we truly appreciate him. Please send this message to him. And to all our friends and guests from all over the globe, Thank you for being worthy partners to build a better Ngwa nation. Because of you, the Nausa of today will continue to live up to its best intentions. Why I may not mention any names, may you all be proud of this association and what it stands for, and the future that awaits us. On my part, while I remain in office, I will continue to work as hard as I can to make sure Nausa leads in all fronts. Never would an association like ours be a cowardice, be a cowardice approach amongst other organizations. The Ngwa nation has it all. Let us be proud, let us be our brother's keeper, and importantly lift each other up during this cursed time. Of course, what I have said today matters little if we do not come together to protect our precious Ngwa legacy. The Ototo, also known as Nausa, the Ngwa nation I want to see is the one that does not dwell on vicarious political inclination or different local governments of origin. It may be to place one segment ahead of the other. We may do different jobs and wear different uniforms and hold different worldviews than the person beside us. Nevertheless, as Ndengwa, we share the same proud title, Omongwa. The word does not just describe our origin or tribe. It describes our essence, and it describes the totality of our worldview and captures the enduring idea that Ngwa nation only works well when we accept certain responsibility to one another and future generations. It prescribes that our rights are wrapped up in the rights of our brothers and sisters, that one best time are when we restore to help our next neighbors, and to live the spirit of ancestral affection by looking after each other. It remains the task of all as citizens of Ngwa nation to be the authors of the next great chapter of Ngwa history. The ball is in our corner. The ball is in our corner. History looks on us. The fate of this generation looks up to us. And there is no other Ndengwa outside this hall. You are Ndengwa. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Nausa. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And may God bless these United States of America. Thank you.